Alright, hello. If you're watching this video, thanks. Just gonna start off like pretty much everyone else who's ever made a video about the stock market, finance in general. I'm not a financial advisor. I wouldn't consider this financial advice. These are just some ideas to consider and that I would weigh based on your tolerance for risk and how you approach the market. But I thought I'd throw out my top 5 stock picks. So let's get into it. I'm going to start us off with Paladin Tech, PTN. This is a great company. 54 cents is a bargain. I mean, there's recently been some analyst coverage on this from H.C. Wainwright with a target price of $5. Now, that obviously was a catalyst for this big jump up here. But, I mean, even now, this is a bargain. I mean, they're in a stage of imminent FDA approval, I would say, for a drug to treat dry eye based on their let me just take a quick look at this. Melanocortin receptor system. So, I mean, they're in a stage of basically imminent approval. I mean, they're going to get it. I'm confident that this stock could be $5 plus if you hold on to this for a while. And further down the pipeline, they have drugs for cardiovascular diseases, among many others. You know what? We go to their website real quick here. Oh, wait, Weeble? You don't give me their website? Like, Well, yeah. I guess we're over on TradingView now. Not Weeble, but another great pick, Roblox. Roblox, some really solid potential for growth. I mean, Roblox, they sold off from their high, so this is a great place to get in. I would say my not really very bullish scenario is like $200. That's just where I think their value will be within 12 to 24 months. And very bullish if we get good news and Roblox can deliver good numbers. I'd say $500. I mean, this is really a solid play. There's a lot of hype around this, very growthy. If we can see a big move in the price and get volume in, then it can just run, because this is one of those sort of meme stocks in a way, and yet it's not really a meme stock, because fundamentally Roblox is a great company to invest in, but when it moves, volume will build up because of the attention it gets when it moves, because it is obviously a stock that is looked a lot at on something like Wall Street Bets. So great stock to look at. There's a lot of videos out there on Roblox that would go a little more in depth than I am going to go in right now, but great stock. Definitely take a look at that. We already covered Paladin. Cloudflare, another great pick. I mean, they're positioning themselves as kind of a Web 4.0 company. They've sold off quite a bit from their high. That was a bit overvalued. Like, I wouldn't really want to be holding them there at the moment, but I think that they could reach that for sure. I mean, Cloudflare is positioning themselves as sort of a Web 4.0 company, so this is we'd be looking into the future quite a bit here. But solid play, great company, management strong, growing revenue. I mean, fundamentally a company that's good at being a company. Their products are great. I have used Cloudflare products. They're wonderful. So I invest in this stock. I think it's a really good pick. Clipper Realty, I'd say is more of a short-term play. They could rebound up to like more like a $15 mark, so this is more of an options play. Say you're looking at an option that's expiring in a few months here, and they are massively indebted. But see, that doesn't really matter, because these loans they have won't really be bogging them down until a few years from now is when we'll see this company struggle with this debt. But at the moment, something like 50% of their units are occupied, but that is increasing dramatically. That'll obviously increase revenue when our next earnings comes out, and you can see that price spike. And if you're holding options, you have leverage, so that's a great one. Opoco Health, great fundamentals. I would be going off this more of a technical analysis standpoint, so this is a great stock to hold. I would definitely take a look into this. They're doing some pretty interesting stuff. And my last pick would just be hedge yourself against risk. Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, solid growth. You're hedging your, let's be honest, volatile portfolio with these growth-heavy tech stocks and biotech companies with, pretty steady upward growth. I would have this as 25% of my portfolio, maybe a little bit more. Just pays a dividend, another nice thing. I feel my outlook on this is a little bit unique compared to a lot of other investors, but I don't see a market where it sells off, it corrects, and it doesn't rebound and even surpass that. We saw here, COVID, wow, we sold off. That's the reality of it. But, we rebounded. It's done well. And if you have a government in place that is like we have now, that is very focused on protecting investors and making sure that our economy and our markets do well, then you're just not going to see it stay down. You're going to see it move back up. So I would say this is little risk. And if I'm quoting one of the greatest films of all time, Wolf of Wall Street, I can't say for certain whether stock's going to go up or down or around in circles, but I think everyone can be pretty certain about just the broader market, the S&P 500, that it tends and will be moving up in general. So yeah, those are some of my picks. I hope to make another video for whoever's watching this, I would say, in a few months, or rather a month or two. We'll check back in on these investments, and yeah, well, that's gonna be it for me. I wish you all good luck.